With astrology-informed yoga classes, you can maximize positive planetary influences, minimize negative planetary influences, and live as your highest self. Visit discoverastroyoga.com and join the Astro Yoga experience to get ongoing guidance on how to change your yoga practice based on astrology. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm in Salida, Colorado at Shivanu Mountain. And Anwar and I were camping here for 11 days and it's been really wonderful. Has great internet connection, which is important. And today's flow is inspired by the earth element, and I was inspired by the mountain behind me to record this yoga video. I want you to imagine being out here with me in nature and grounding yourself. And if you're inside, but if you're outdoors watching this video, then imagine being exactly where you are. Being that this flow is inspired by earth element, we are going to be doing some yoga poses that open up our root chakra. And the root chakra is the power chakra for zodiacs Taurus and Capricorn. And both Taurus and Capricorn like physical beauty, material items. Most earth elements do. They appreciate the material realm, the physical realm, this physical earth that we're on, that we're standing on, that we're living on, appreciating all of the nature that is around us. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. And so in your child's pose, open up your knees nice and wide as your mat, pointing your big toes together towards each other. Sink your hips down, extend your arms in front of you, and then allow your head to rest on your yoga mat. And I just want you to begin breathing here. And I want you to press your hands into your mat. Notice how your entire hand is touching your mat. I want you to be mindful, pressing your hips back into your heels, being mindful of this stretch in your groin area. Noticing that stretch. Staying connected with your breath. With your next inhale, I want you to slowly roll into down dog, tucking your toes, and then pressing your legs back, your hips back, into down dog. In your down dog, really press your mat away from you, allowing your shoulder blades onto your back. And pedal your feet a little bit. Notice the stretch in your hamstrings and in your calves. Notice how that feels for you. Inhale, look in between your hands. And I want you to just pretend to drop your knees down and then bring them up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back up. Continue following the rhythm of your breath. One more. Back to down dog. Inhale, look in between your hands. At the bottom of your exhale, hop to the top of your mat. Find Malasana squat. In your Malasana squat, pointing both of your big toes to the outer edges of your mat, bringing your hands to heart center, using your elbows to press your legs away from each other, lifting up your chest, roll your shoulder blades onto your back. Be mindful about correcting your posture. And notice what's in front of you. I'm looking at trees, pine, wood, dirt and gravel, rocks. Notice the stretch in your groin. If you have a hard time in your Malasana squat, you can also sit on some blocks. So if you have 1 or 2 blocks, you can sit on some blocks and do the same thing. Stay connected with your breathing. Inhale here. Exhale, sit on your butt, and we're gonna find butterfly. Bringing both of your feet together, the soles of your feet together. Inhale, lift your chest, so rotate your shoulders onto your back. Inhale. And then exhale, hinge forward very slowly. Allowing yourself to hinge closer and closer to your feet with every exhale. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, extend your legs out in front of you. And we're going to move into reverse plank. And reverse plank is a heart opening pose. And when you think of Virgo, Virgo's the giver. It's the selfless giver. And its energy center, a lot of its energy is centered around the heart area. And so we're going to do reverse plank, placing both of our hands behind our butt, rotating our shoulders onto our back to get started. I normally like to start by pointing my feet down. And then inhale, lift up your hips. Open up your neck towards the sky. Allow your head to hang back. Really press into your hands. Try to get your feet down onto your mat if possible. It'll take some practice. Inhale. Exhale. Come down. Great job. Inhale here, lift your chest. Exhale, sweep your arms forward, forward fold. Remembering to fold gently. Allow yourself to hinge forward with every exhale just a little bit more. I want you to begin to pay attention to the sensations that you begin to feel in your body. Whether they're stretching sensations, aching sensations, discomfort sensations. A part of our yoga practice is learning the language our body uses to speak to us. But if we never tune in to listen to our body's unique way of communicating, it can be hard to know what's going on. It can be hard to connect with ourselves. It can be hard to connect with those around us. Keep your eyes focused either at your big toes or on your legs or on the yoga mat. Continuing to hinge forward with every exhale. Notice how much further you are. Inhale here. Exhale. Come back up to a full seat. Place both of your hands behind your back again. You're going to do reverse plank one more time. Remember rotating your shoulders onto your back. Get started by pointing your toes down. And then on your inhale, lift up those hips. Find reverse plank. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Great job. Shake that out a little bit. Flex both of your feet towards your face. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Place both hands on the sides of your hips. Rotate your shoulders onto your back. Staff pose. Looking right in front of you. Pressing your hands actively into your mat. Pulling your toes actively back towards your face. And just stay very still. Like a rock. Continue sending energy through your hands into the mat. This is an active pose. You should be pressing into the mat. Keep your eyes steady and strong, connected on one single gazing point. Inhale here. Exhale, release your hands. Great job. We're going to pull our right leg into our chest. And we're going to take my left hand, wrap it around my left leg. Take my right hand, place it behind my back, and look behind my shoulder. My straight foot, I'm flexing. I'm pulling those toes towards my face. Sitting up nice and straight. I'm checking that my shoulder blades are on my back. Lifting my chin. and finding a gazing point behind me. Really pull and hold that leg into your chest. Notice if you feel any stretching sensations. Inhale here. Exhale. Come back to center. Keep this leg folded into your chest. We're going to tuck it behind us. So I'm just going to grab it by the ankle and then tuck that leg behind me. Now, if you have a knee issue or issues with your joints in your knee, you may not be able to tuck it behind you as neatly as I just did. And if you can't, that's okay. I want you to just open that leg as wide as is comfortable for you. Or you can take a blanket and you can put your knee on and you can rest it on your blanket. So whatever is comfortable for you, go ahead and tuck that leg behind you. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, hinge back onto your elbows. And allow this to stretch out really nicely. And if it's too much of a stretch getting onto your elbows, you don't have to go all the way down. Placing those hands behind you like you just did and leaning back to whatever's comfortable for you is perfect. So you can do either or. And as always, set those eyes at a single gazing point. That gazing point brings us focus and concentration, not only in our yoga mat, but in our everyday life. As the earth element, or embodying the earth element, they're very dedicated, committed, loyal. And so we can practice that energy by staying focused on one thing for a committed period of time. Showing commitment and loyalty can be very difficult for some people, but for a lot of earth signs, it comes very easily, depending on how much earth influence you have in you. Another way to practice this commitment and dedication in our yoga practice is by continuing to come back to our mat day after day, doing poses that are uncomfortable or challenging for us, and continuing to improve, continuing to come back to it time and time again, even though it's not so easy. Inhale here. Exhale, come back up to seated. You can bring this leg back into your chest. And then I want you to fold this leg on top of your left leg. So I'm just going to lift the foot, place this foot up towards my hip. Allow my knee to hang down. Inhale, lift my chest. And then exhale, fold forward. Keeping your gaze pointed at your big toe. Remembering to breathe, remembering your breath. Being patient with yourself and your progress. Being mindful of how you feel. Inhale here. Exhale, come back up to seated. Go ahead and straighten out this leg, pulling it back onto your mat first, and then straightening it out in front of you. Awesome. You can check out your leg if you want to, if you need to. And then bring this left leg into your chest. Make sure your right leg is nice and straight. Flex those toes towards your face. Bring your right hand, wrap it around your left leg. Take your left hand, just plant it behind you. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Check your posture. Straighten this leg, flex those toes. Lift your chest, lift your chin, and reset your gaze on a single point. Pull this leg in to your chest as close as possible. Squeeze your bent leg pretty tightly, as tight as comfortable for you. And really rotate your chest. Rotate your gaze over your shoulder. Make use of this really nice spinal twist. Remember to stay connected with your breath. Notice the quality oxygen in the air, provided by all the trees, plants, and nature that surround us every day. Inhale here. Exhale. Come back to center. Take this knee, this leg, fold it behind you. Remembering that you can open this leg up as wide as you want to make it comfortable, or set it on some pillows or a blanket. Go ahead, flex this foot, keep it nice and straight. Bring both hands behind your back. And then lean onto those elbows, or just go onto your hands and lean back, whatever's comfortable. Notice the stretch in your quadriceps. Practice being still. resisting the urge to fidget or move in any way. Be as still in this pose as a rock or a tree, completely incapable of moving on its own. Keep your eyes locked, keep your body still. Keep your mind focused on your breathing. Inhale here. Exhale. Come back up to a seat. Grab this leg, bring it up first, flat onto your foot, and then bring this leg on top of your right leg. So I'm bringing my foot into the crease of my hip. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward, reach for that foot. Remember to stay connected with that breathing. Hinging forward slightly with every breath. Keeping that foot flexed towards your face, bringing those toes back. Inhale here. Exhale, come back up to a full seat. Extend this leg out in front of you. Then I want you to go ahead and find high plank. Straighten up your body. Set your gaze in between your thumbs. Stand nice and strong, like a piece of wood. Inhale, lift your right leg, bring it into your knee, into your chest. Exhale, out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Great job. Inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment to get comfortable in your down dog. Press your mat away from you. Go out of your way to try to ground your heels onto your mat. They may not go all the way down, that's okay. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, take a seat on your mat. Go ahead, lay on your back. Pull your knees into your chest. Take a moment to breathe after that. Rock side to side. From here, go ahead and plant your feet onto your mat. We're going to move into bridge pose. So in bridge, I'm just going to take my hands. I either have the option to just lay them straight onto my mat or to clasp my hands behind my back. And so whenever you're ready, inhale, lift your chest, your hips off the mat as high as you can. If you clasp your shoulders behind your back, I will go ahead and rotate your shoulders onto your back a little bit more too. Inhale. Exhale, come down. We'll do that again. Inhale, lift your hips off the mat. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lift those hips towards the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down. Great job. Pull those knees into your chest. And then straighten your legs. Legs up the wall. Relax your hands by your side. Pull those toes towards your face. Flatten your feet. Try to straighten your legs as much as comfortable. It's okay if there's a little bend in your knee. That's natural and normal. Just allow your legs to be as straight as they can be. Inhale, lift both of your arms overhead. Exhale. On your next inhale, reach your arms up towards your toes. Exhale, lower your back down onto your mat. We're going to continue to reach for our toes, following our breath. Inhale, lifting up towards our toes. Exhale, laying back down onto the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your hands over your head. Sweep both of your hands down by your side. And then very slowly and controlled, allow your legs to lower, centimeter at a time. With every breath, allow them to lower just a little bit more. Inhale and exhale a little bit more. Inhale, exhale a little bit more. Continue following your breath. Grab the sides of your mat if you need to. Once your feet get down onto your mat, flip your palms up towards the sky. Close your eyes and relax your breathing for Shavasana. Allow your body to lay there on your mat exactly as it is. Notice how the ground supports you. Notice how the earth supports you in everything that you could possibly need. Notice any sounds going on around you. Maybe sounds of nature. Birds chirping, bugs buzzing, the wind blowing. Notice the sounds, knowing that they're perfect exactly as they are. Begin to deepen your breathing. Slowly roll over to one side of your mat. Press yourself up into a seat. Thank you for allowing me to guide you in your yoga practice today. And in the spirit of earth element and root chakra, heart chakra, I want you to go out of your way today to eat raw foods or to eat healthy vegetables, especially and particularly green vegetables. And just imagine yourself being more connected to the earth, being more connected to how the earth connects with you and nourishes you every day. And eating foods from the earth help connect us to this wonderful earth and planet that we're on. And it helps us stay grounded in who we are. So namaste, have a great day, and keep me updated on your practice as always. If you enjoyed today's class, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're interested in learning how you can align your yoga practice based on the current planetary positions, visit discoverastroyoga.com and join the Astro Yoga experience.